Wanted to show how I go about shipping plants. This is an Amorphophallus unxiculii, young plants. And the main thing you worry about when you're shipping plants is things falling out of the pot getting jostled around in the box and smashing things up. So what I do is first I will put some paper towels on the soil, and these are, at this stage, the unxiculii they're kind of delicate, but so I just have something on the substrate that I'm going to tape down, and I first use just your standard masking tape. And the goal is to simply keep the substrate in the pot and try to avoid tape on the actual plants. So I first use masking tape. And once I have the masking tape there, now masking tape doesn't stick well, and there's a lot of moisture as well. So once I do the masking tape, and you can see it's popping off already. Once I do the masking tape, I come back with packing tape that's going to hold the masking tape in place. And you want it fairly tight so that this, when you hold it upside down, you'll get, a little bit of soil falling out, but the idea is to keep the whole plant from not coming out. The second step is to find an appropriate sized box, obviously, and this should be perfect for this plant. Now, if I just put it in there, it's going to still slide around and it will smash the actual plants. So the next step, I use these little bamboo skewers, and they come in different lengths, but you can always cut them to size if you need. But these shorter ones, I think these are probably, about 5 inches, and that's a perfect height. So I simply stick these around the edge, and I'll put one kind of in the middle there. And this will keep, even if that went through the pot, that's fine. Even if the plant gets jostled, these will keep it from smashing into the other side of the box. So the next thing I do is to kind of even prevent it further. So I'm going to try and get most of the foliage out of the way. And then I'm going to get just some paper . This is just standard, packing paper. And I will start taping this paper to the pot, and then just kind of wrap it, and try and keep the foliage out of the way, or point it in the right direction. So we'll do that. And these you kind of need 3 sets of hands here, but and then I know my sticks are in there to keep it from, getting smashed. That just keeps it all nice. And then I'm going to put the whole thing inside the box. And that way now, the plant's not going anywhere. The soil's mostly going to stay in there. And now I just measure, weigh the box, print out the shipping label, and it's good to drop in the mail.